Well, thanks for tuning in to the weekend recap here on MaxPreps.com. I'm Zack Poff, and what an exciting weekend of high school football we saw last week. We saw 4 games where both teams scored at least 70 points, and we witnessed some of the best plays in high school football so far this year. But my favorite play from last weekend was a play known as the Cuckoo play. Brunswick trailing 21-20 with 15 seconds left at the Salisbury 47-yard line. And check it out as the quarterback, Bill O'Malley, gets the rock back after a couple laterals, hits his speedy wide receiver, Mark Wilder. He takes it all the way for the 47-yard touchdown with 5 seconds left to give Brunswick a 28-21 victory. And I love the sideline right there. These guys are going crazy. They don't care that there's a penalty on them. They just won the game 28-21. All right, from one of the best trick plays of the weekend to the best catch, and in my opinion, this will be the top play of 2014. Crescenta Valley's Brian Gadsby hits Chase Walker for this remarkable 31-yard touchdown. And we got a few different angles we're going to show. And me and Steve Montour were talking about this, doing the top 10 plays of the week yesterday. We could really watch this play 100 times in a row, and it is never going to get old. Just remarkable what Chase Walker is able to do as he's able to keep the ball on the defender's back, able to possess the rock, and he keeps it in for the touchdown. What a remarkable play from Crescenta Valley's Chase Walker, and also a good throw by Brian Gadsby right here. This is my favorite look right here. Sticks right on the back of the 6 for the touchdown. And you know what's even crazier? It wasn't even our top play of the week. Those honors went to Omaha North's Markel Vaughn, who made a strong case for punt return of 2014. I mean, it's really a toss-up with him and Glenwood's Austin Fay, who had a pretty sick punt return in September. But what Markel Vaughn does right here, it's remarkable. He breaks a gang of tackles, keeps the play alive, takes it down the sideline, and good vision right there to cut in. And it's down to one guy, 4 blockers. I got my money on Markel Vaughn to take this one in for the 77-yard punt return touchdown. And, I mean, really between Markel Vaughn along with Chase Walker, it's not even play 1 and play 2. It's more like 1A and 1B, because both these plays, I'm going to take a wild guess and say they're going to both end up in the top 10 plays of 2014. And we're maybe looking at the best punt return right here. This is my favorite angle. You kind of get the end zone shot, and you get a vision to see what Markel Vaughn is seeing right here, and able to just break a gang of tackles, keep the play alive, and his boys keep going down with him to the near side, and they're able to block and get their boy Markel Vaughn into the end zone. And if you want to check out all top 10 plays, just go to our YouTube channel and check out the top 10 plays for this week. All right, baby. Earlier I said there were 4 games that featured both teams scoring at least 70 points, and one of those games featured one of the best quarterbacks in the country in Jordan's Austin Kafentzis. In a 78-76 triple overtime loss to Brighton, the 2015 Wisconsin commit totaled 694 total yards by himself, a new state record for most yards in a game, and his 10 total touchdowns tied him with West Jordan's Adam Bolter and East Gene Livington for most touchdowns scored in a game in Utah State history. This game was arguably the game of 2014 so far, and is easily one of the best games in Utah high school football history. The 1,436 combined yards is the most in Utah history. 154 combined points was the 3rd most ever in Utah, and the 764 yards by Jordan High were the 3rd most ever in state history. And getting back to my guy Austin Kafentzis, he now owns 12 career state records in Utah high school football history, and I'm sure glad I took him last week in our high school fantasy football show. He only got me 96 points, and more importantly, a Week 7 win to give me the edge over Chris Stonebreaker, 4-3 so far this year. And don't forget to check out our high school fantasy football show every Thursday on MaxPreps.com. Well, that is all the time we have on the weekend recap here on MaxPreps.com, America's source for high school sports.